Peace and the blessing of Allah be upon you all, my dear students of third year secondary at Riyadh Al High School. You can follow me now on your students book, Traveler 6, Unit 6, the last unit in this year. Page, I think it's on page 69. Page 69. This part is just to complete the last 5 points from number 6 to number 10 in yesterday's practice lesson. Excuse me. Just to remind you, here he wants you to read the following situation and decide what you would say in each of them. Start with the words given. It was about how to make a wish or how to express unreal past. We can use different expressions to express unreal past, like I wish, if only, would rather, as if, as though, it's time, or we can say it's high time, it's about time. If we refer to present or future, we put the action or the verb in the past simple. So, first point, you have to decide which tense in the sentence, is it present or future? So we use past simple, past simple. But if we refer to the past, we use past perfect, had plus PP or past participle. So what you have to do now is to follow my instructions. We didn't arrive at the port on time, so we missed the ferry. Guys, here the sentence didn't arrive in the past. Missed the ferry in the past. So here we refer to the past. We must use the past perfect. Hello guys. I can find that there are some students. Rashid, please watch out. Lock your camera, please. I want you to use if only. If you want to use if only plus subject plus past perfect and make affirmative negative and the negative affirmative. Who can answer number 6 now? Or just to help you, I will answer number 6 for you. Okay, sorry guys. Just a minute. Here for number 6. What did he want you to answer? He wants you to begin with if only, right? Plus subject. What's the subject? We. When the verb is in the past, didn't arrive, so we say past perfect. So we say if only we had arrived. If only we had arrived at the port on time. That's number 1. Or we have another answer. What else? We can say if only we, the subject, hadn't missed the ferry. I mean here guys, when he wants you to use if only to express a wish on unreal past, just number 1 decide, is it present, future, or the past? When we refer to the past, like you didn't arrive, we say had arrived, past perfect. Missed, so we say hadn't missed, past perfect. So for number 1, if only we had arrived at the port on time, or if only we hadn't missed the ferry. Now let's go to sentence number 2. I have a message here. Yes, Muhammad, we started about 5 minutes now. Only 5 minutes. Guys, your class starts at 11:20. 11:20, so you must be ready. It's none of my business if you are busy with your math teacher. Sentence number 7. It's 8 o'clock in the evening and your brother hasn't done his homework yet. Try to understand the situation, okay? It's 8 o'clock in the evening and your brother hasn't done his homework yet. Guys, here it's 8 o'clock, present. Your brother hasn't done, present. So we must use the verb in the past simple. Past simple. So we say it's about time what؟ يعني عايز اقول حان الوقت انه يحل الواجب وخلي الفعل past simple ماضي بسيط. So it's about time. What's the subject? Subject is he or my brother. So it's about time he or my brother. What action here? Do has done his homework. Make it past simple. What's the past simple of do? Did. So it's about time he did his homework or my brother did his homework. That's it. So it's about time my brother or he did his homework. Guys, in order to help you, and I want you to share me or share the idea now. Number 8. You'd love to buy the gadget, and we mean by the gadget this small device like mobile phone or game console. You would love to buy the gadget, but unfortunately, unluckily, you don't have your credit card with you. This sentence is a present to past. It's at present. So you change the verb to the past simple. Guys, follow me again. The rule is we use what? If only. Follow this rule. We mentioned it yesterday. We studied yesterday. Plus subject. Plus past simple. That's when we refer to present or future. Rule number 2, we use if only plus subject plus past perfect. And then complete when we refer to the past. So here, you would love to buy the gadget, but unfortunately you don't have your credit card. Don't have your credit card. We refer to present. So you have to use rule number 1, if only. What's the subject? Who can answer? Let's take some participants now. Yes, Darash?
Yes, teacher.
Can you
The
answer?
subject is had.
I.
Had. I had it.
Okay, I had what?
No.
My.
I had my credit card with me.
Excellent. That's it. If
Credit card.
only I had my credit card with me. That's right. So will be if only I had my credit card with me. Thank you, Darash. Now, if only I had my credit card with me. Number 9. You and your brother didn't eat. Didn't eat. It's in the past. Lunch before going on a long walk and felt hungry later. So you would say, uh, I'd rather, what's the subject? You and your brother. So we say we. I'd rather we. And what's the action here? Didn't eat in the past, so we change it into past perfect. Had eaten. Had eaten lunch before going on a long walk. So I'd rather we had eaten our lunch before going on a long walk. Guys, do you have any questions? Okay, let's move to sentence number 10. You would like to paint your bedroom black, but your parents won't allow you. So here we refer to present. You would like, it's at present time, at present tense. So I wish I what? Or you can say that to what do you wish from your parents? Hmm, I wish my parents would allow me to paint my bedroom black. So I wish. What the subject? My parents. Here the verb want and future, so we make it past. What's past of will? Would. So I wish my parents would allow me to do what? To paint my bedroom black. I wish my parents would allow me to paint my bedroom black. Guys, what I want to mention again, and this is very important for all of you, when we use these expressions, if only, it's about time, I wish, I'd rather, all these at first. Decide, you must decide whether we refer to present, future, so we change the verb into the past simple. But when we refer to the past, we use past perfect, had plus pp. Now you can take a screenshot of the answers because we have another listening lesson. On the following or on the next page, guys, I'm sorry for that, but you can find your answers or watch the video again to answer or take a screenshot. Now let's move to listening. Here we have a very important lesson, and you have to follow me because we have some difficult words. I will change it from listening to reading, okay? But we have some questions before we listen. Discuss. Are you familiar with the plants and spices below? Look at these pictures. Mm. You can find here 6 pictures with some plants and spices. What are they? Number one, peppermint. Peppermint. Now. Number two, basil. Basil. Basil is like peppermint, but it's greener and bigger. Well, الحبك. Basil. Next, we have cinnamon. 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 Of course, all of you know it's cinnamon. Girfa. Here we have lavender. 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 Here we have jasmine. 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 And the last plant here is rosemary. Rosemary. Rosemary is a plant which we usually use with our cooking to give the food special flavor. So, are you familiar with the plants and spices below? Of course, all of us are familiar. We all know that. What is, follow me now, this important word? It's aromatherapy. Aromatherapy. Again, aromatherapy. What do we mean by aromatherapy? Aromatherapy is the inhalation or bodily application of essential oils for therapeutic purposes. What do we call it, guys? العلاج العطري, aromatherapy. We can get the oils or the smell of these plants or spices and use them for a medical purpose. How do you think essential, important, or necessary oils can help a person's health? Of course, we can use, for example, peppermint. We boil some peppermint when we have a stomach ache. So here they are very important for our health or for a person's health. Also, we can use lavender if we are feeling worried because the smell of lavender will help you to relax. Now, let's move to the next part and we will make it reading. Guys, you can scan the questions quickly in a minute. One, why are essential oils used for health purposes? A, they are natural from nature. B, they have a pleasant smell. C, they contain useful substances. Substances means chemicals, materials. Now, 2. How long does Rick say aromatherapy has been in use? A. Since World War II, B. Since 1930, or C. Since ancient times, very old times. 3. How can athletes are people who do sports, الرياضيين لاعبي ألعاب القوى, use essential oils? A. As antiseptics. Antiseptics, guys, means solid or the chemical which is used to clean or to prevent the growth of microorganisms. Antiseptics, المعقمات. B. As nutritional supplements, مكملات غذائية, or by inhaling them. Inhaling means breathing them, استنشاق, الشهيق. 4. Why is smell the most sensitive sense? Why is smell, okay, is the most sensitive sense? حاسة الشم اللي هي أقوى حاسة. A. The nose is the most sensitive organ. B. The brain reacts faster to smells. Or C. It is closely related to taste. 5. What effect did peppermint have on athletes? Peppermint we mentioned النعناع مش تأثيره على الرياضيين. A. They performed better. B. They felt happier than ever. C. They won the race. 6. Which of the following essential oils can calm you physically and mentally? I mentioned it in the introduction or in the discussion section. Lavender, cinnamon, or jasmine. 7. What does Rex say about using essential oils? A. You should inhale a large amount to get an effect. B. Using them the wrong way can cause bad side effects, of course. Or C. You can only use them with water. Now you can follow this listening. Guys, listen carefully to me. I won't take a long time, but I want you to listen carefully, understand the lesson, and you will answer on your own. Host, good evening and welcome to the show. Rick Mitchell is here today to talk about the use of aromatherapy. We've mentioned aromatherapy is the inhalation or bodily application of essential oil for therapeutic purposes. العلاج العطري to improve athletic performance. أداء الرياضيين. إيه تأثير استخدام العلاج العطري أو الزيوت العطرية على أداء الرياضيين. So, Rick, tell us, what exactly is aromatherapy? Rick, thank you. Aromatherapy is the use of essential oils for health purposes. Essential oils are found in various different plants, flowers, and trees. These oils have important minerals, أملاح معدنية, a solid homogeneous crystalline chemical or element or compound that results from inorganic processes of nature. Vitamins and or also we can say vitamins, guys, both right, and antiseptics. We mentioned before antiseptics is the chemical which is used to prevent the growth of microorganisms المعقمات that are good for us. Host, how long has aromatherapy been around? Rick, aromatherapy has been around for over 6,000 years. The Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians all used aromatic oils in medical treatments. In fact, the father of medicine, Hippocrates, used essential oils to get rid of the plague, the epidemic, وباء, in Athens. Modern aromatherapy came into effect in 1930 when a French chemist discovered the healing benefits of various essential oils, and during World War II or the Second World War, a French army surgeon doctor used essential oils as antiseptics. معقد. Host. These days, many athletes use all kind of nutritional supplements مكملات غذائية in the form of food or drinks to help improve their performance. Is it true that essential oils can also be used for the same purpose? Rick? Yes, it is. In fact, it's all to do with our nose. Out of the five different senses, الحواس الخمس, smell is the most sensitive. الأكثر حساسية هي حاسة الشم. Why? Smells produce the quickest reaction from the brain. When we smell something, messages are transported, moved from our nose to the part of the brain, المخ, which controls emotions and memories. As a result, it is thought that certain smells produce emotional responses. It's well known that what you eat or drink before and after you do exercise can affect how your body performs. But now researchers have discovered that certain special scents, perfumes, can also affect your fitness. في عطور ممكن تؤثر على لياقتك. Like what? In particular, peppermint نعناع oil has been found to have very strong effect تأثير قوي on performance. First, is there any scientific evidence to prove this? في دليل على كده؟ Rick, in an experiment, athletes were asked to run on a treadmill while inhaling one of the following scents: peppermint, jasmine, and a gas with no smell, which was used as a control. It was found that the athletes who sniffed, inhaled, smelled the peppermint experienced an increase in nasal and lung dilation. توسع يا شباب في الرئتين يزيد النفس. Also, they felt more motivated to keep running for longer than the athletes in the other groups. The peppermint put the athletes in a good mood, and when you feel good about doing something, we are more likely to do it better. Host, and is peppermint the only scent that can improve performance? Although the results with mint are very good, there are other choices. Cinnamon, rosemary, and basil are thought to improve concentration. القرفة والروزماري والحبك يا شباب بيساعدوا على التركيز. Jasmine is an excellent muscle relaxant, which can be used during the cool down stage of your workout. So, after you finish your workout or your session in the gym, you can uh, smell jasmine, for example. Lavender is well known for its relaxing effects on the body and mind. A drop of lavender on your pillow مخدة, at night will help you sleep. A good night's sleep can help you perform better in sports. Host, how do we use essential oils? Rick, I advise you just put a few drops in on a tissue and simply inhale. If you are working out at home, You could put 1 or 2 drops into a bowl of water. The important thing to note is that only a few drops are needed because the oils are very strong, and if you use too much, you could have a bad reaction such as a headache, or if you suffer from asthma, rabo, it could bring on an attack. Also, it's important to make sure that you are using good quality oils. So, do your research before you buy. House 12, that has been very useful. If you are just joining us, I'm talking to Ray. That's all, guys. Let's go back to the questions, and I want you to share us. I have just one question on the chat box. Guys, give me 1 minute. 1 minute to answer the questions, okay? 1 minute. Don't leave, please. Who can answer now? Number one. Let's take participants, please. Hurry up. Why are essential oils used for health purposes? Here, the right answer is C, because they contain useful substance, minerals, vitamins. How long does Rick Sayers aromatic therapy has been in use? Yes, Dagash. Ready? Hmm.
Since ancient times.
Ancient times. Good. Number three, Dagash. Go on. Can you answer the following one?
Yes, I can.
Uh, how can athletes
Uh,
use essential oils?
by inhaling them,
Right. Number four, why is smell the most sensitive sense?
uh, the brain react fast and
Faster to
smell.
smells. Excellent. Thank you, Dagash. Let's take another one. Guys, who can answer number five, six, and seven in 1 minute? No time. Ahmed Majid, yes. Hello, Muhammad.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, number five. What effect did the peppermint have on the athletes?
They performed better.
Of course, because it helped them to dilation, the expansion of your lungs. And number six, which of the following essential oils can calm you physically and mentally?
Lavender.
Excellent, lavender. And number seven, what does Rex say about using essential oils?
Using them the wrong way can cause bad side effects.
Excellent, Muhammad. Thank you, guys. That's all for today. Do you have any questions? Muhammad Al-Ghamdi, Muhammad Majid. Okay, thank you, guys. That's all because you have another class now. Thank you and see you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.